When there is a mass shooting like the one that happened today in Orlando, the FBI is usually called out to the scene. What happened, though? Because now we're hearing that the FBI is no longer involved in the investigation.
Well, in the world that we're living in with respect to an active shooting call out, we implement what's called a rapid response. That means that federal, state, and local law enforcement all converge on the scene until such time as the incident is under control and that it has been properly neutralized. And then after things are sorted out, in this particular case, when we realized it was a workplace type of scenario where it was not terrorism related, the FBI then will back out of the scene unless local law enforcement, for whatever reason, needs their assistance.
Speaking of the quick response, the Orange County Sheriff's Office on the scene within 2 minutes on the heels of the Pulse nightclub shooting from really almost a year ago now. Are deputies better prepared to respond to situations like this?
Yeah, across the board, I think across the United States, the redundancy of training, unfortunately, we're seeing more active shooting type of scenarios, and I think the training is really better preparing law enforcement on how to respond and how to quickly neutralize these type of situations. And again, I think the Orlando Sheriff's Department, as well as local, state, and federal law enforcement, did a terrific job in being on scene in such a quick response and being able to quickly put this thing to rest.
Well, right now investigators do not believe that terrorism was involved. How does the FBI rule that out?
Well, certainly we know who the shooter is. He obviously was identified. He took his own life, and obviously with the witnesses who identified him as being a former disgruntled employee, I think it was quickly apparent to the FBI as well as local law enforcement with respect to this was more of a revenge type of killing or a revenge type of situation, and then the FBI was settled. In fact, one of the things they would also do is search their database and search their intel to see whether or not this person may have been known to them, and obviously not. Obviously they realized it was a local isolated type of situation.
All right, Stuart Kaplan, former FBI agent and security expert, we appreciate you being here. We know